Welcome back to Gear Up Bike, the channel where we dive deep into the heart of two-wheeled machines that define passion, performance, and pure riding joy. Today, we've got something truly special for you, a bike that carries decades of heritage, timeless design, and the soul of the open road. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Honda Shadow 750. The cruiser that never goes out of style. This latest model from Honda continues to blend classic cruiser aesthetics with modern-day technology and comfort, and today, we're going to take you through every inch, every rumble, and every detail of this machine. So sit back, rev up your excitement, and let's get into what makes the 2026 Shadow 750 a bike worth riding. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Honda Shadow 750, you can tell that Honda hasn't forgotten the classic American cruiser essence that made this model so iconic. At first glance, the front of the Shadow looks like a statement of attitude and power. The large, round LED headlamp with chrome housing adds a mix of retro charm and modern efficiency. Flanking it are sleek indicators that have been redesigned with LED units, giving a more contemporary edge to the bike's front profile. The tall front forks and wide front fender give it that strong, road-dominating stance. It's the kind of design that demands attention, whether it's parked outside a cafe till the copyright or rolling down a long, lonely highway. The chrome front forks, coupled with blacked-out components, strike a perfect balance between classic elegance and aggressive modern styling. Moving along the side, the 2026 Shadow 750 continues to impress with its perfect cruiser proportions. The long and low profile is unmistakably Shadow, giving that laid-back, relaxed vibe every cruiser lover craves. The teardrop fuel tank still carries that signature Shadow shape, but now with new metallic paint finishes and subtle badging that feel premium without drying too hard. Honda has introduced three main color options this year: a deep midnight blue, matte black metallic, and pearl iron gray, each one enhancing the bike's bold, muscular design. The chrome exhaust pipes run gracefully along the side, gleaming under sunlight and adding that nostalgic cruiser charm. The seat height remains comfortably low, allowing even shorter riders to flat-foot easily at stops. And this split-style seat design not only looks good but also adds comfort for both rider and pillion. The wide handlebars, forward-set footpegs, and the overall ergonomics are tailored for long-distance cruising without fatigue. From the rear, the Shadow 750 maintains that clean, minimalistic look cruisers are known for. The rear fender wraps beautifully over the wide rear tire, giving a muscular stance. The taillight is now a compact LED unit, more energy efficient and modern while keeping the retro appeal intact. Chrome accents around the indicators and exhausts further add to its aesthetic appeal. The dual exhausts emit a deep, throaty sound that's neither too loud nor too tame, just the right kind of growl to make your presence known without being intrusive. There's also a new rear suspension setup that enhances comfort over rougher terrain, ensuring the Shadow rides smoother than before. Whether you're viewing it from behind or hearing it rumble away, it exudes pure cruiser DNA. Now, let's talk about what's powering this beauty at the engine. The 2026 Honda Shadow 750 continues to use Honda's tried and tested 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine, a power plant known for its reliability, smoothness, and effortless torque delivery. Honda has fine-tuned this engine for better fuel efficiency and lower emissions to meet the latest Euro 6 and global standards without compromising performance. It produces around 45 horsepower and 64 Nm of torque, delivering that signature low-end grunt that makes cruising a pleasure. The 5-speed gearbox remains smooth and easy to operate, and the final drive uses a shaft rather than a chain, a hallmark of classic cruisers, offering cleaner operation and lower maintenance. The throttle response feels refined, the vibrations are minimal, and the engine note remains that deep, pulsing heartbeat you expect from a V-twin. It's not about top-end power or high-speed thrills. This bike is about torque, rhythm, and the feeling of the road beneath you. Performance-wise, the 2026 Shadow 750 feels built for comfort, stability, and confidence. The ride quality is plush, with the front telescopic fork and dual rear shocks tuned to absorb road imperfections with ease. The low center of gravity makes it incredibly stable even at low speeds, and the weight distribution ensures you feel in control during cornering or cruising. The brakes have been updated with a single 296mm front disc and a 180mm rear drum, both supported by Honda's latest ABS system for enhanced safety and better stopping power. The Shadow's handling is surprisingly nimble for a cruiser. It leans easily into turns and feels predictable, something that's rare in bikes of this category. On the highway, it maintains a smooth, relaxed pace, the engine barely breaking a sweat even at 100 km/h. The gearing feels well spaced, offering enough torque for quick overtakes without the need for constant shifting. Comfort is one of the areas where the 2026 Shadow truly shines. The seat is wide and plush, the handlebars fall naturally to hand, and the forward foot controls make long rides incredibly relaxing. The wind protection isn't full-faired, but the wide handlebar design and low-slung riding position reduce wind buffeting significantly. For 2026, Honda has added optional accessories like a detachable windshield, leather saddlebags, and backrests, allowing riders to customize their Shadow for touring or city use. The digital analog instrument cluster remains simple and easy to read, featuring a speedometer, trip meter, fuel gauge, and a digital clock. It's not overloaded with electronics, but that's the point. This bike focuses on pure, mechanical joy rather than gadget overload. In terms of real-world usability, the Shadow 750 continues to be one of the most rider-friendly cruisers out there. The clutch is light, the throttle smooth, and the overall feel approachable even for newer riders stepping up from smaller displacement bikes. The 14-liter fuel tank offers a practical range of around 300 kilometers, making it suitable for weekend trips and daily commutes alike. Honda's engineering ensures reliability is never a concern. This is a bike that will start up every morning and deliver consistent performance year after year. When it comes to pricing, Honda has managed to keep the Shadow 750 surprisingly affordable given its premium looks and performance. The 2026 model is expected to be priced around $9,000 to $9,500 in the international market, depending on region and accessories. In markets like India and Southeast Asia, the pricing is expected to be around the equivalent of a superscript 1A to a superscript 19 lock. Considering its build quality, reliability, and the sheer cruiser charm it offers, that's a very fair deal for what you're getting. The Shadow 750 competes with models like the Kawasaki Vulcan S and Yamaha Bolt R-Spec, but it stands out for its classic looks, low maintenance, and Honda's bulletproof reliability. The 2026 Honda Shadow 750 isn't about breaking speed records or setting lap times. It's about connection with the road, with the machine, and with the timeless joy of motorcycling. It represents everything that makes cruisers special: the relaxed posture, the smooth torque, the rumbling V-twin, and the unmistakable aura of freedom. It's a bike that appeals to riders who want something more soulful than sporty, something that reminds you why you fell in love with motorcycles in the first place. If you're looking for a dependable cruiser that's easy to live with, beautifully built, and capable of turning heads every time you roll by, the 2026 Honda Shadow 750 deserves to be on your list. It's not a bike that shouts for attention, it earns it, effortlessly. With a combination of timeless design, refined performance, and unbeatable reliability, this machine stands as proof that sometimes evolution doesn't mean changing everything, it means perfecting what already works. So, what do you think of the 2026 Honda Shadow 750? Would you choose this classic over the more modern cruisers in the market? Let us know in the comments below.